Welcome back. Hopefully you all have had a good lunch. Very excited, as I said earlier, to be here. This is our 33rd year of doing Citizen of the Month in the district. So it is quite an honor that you are all here. It's a very high honor to be chosen for Citizen of the Month. There's lots of different qualities that your building principals and your teachers look for in choosing citizens. So all of you are doing a fine job being good leaders and good role models in your building. So we are very happy about that and appreciative to have such good leaders in our school. In doing this for 33 years, we always have a sponsor. Today we have two sponsors. Our first sponsor is Bill Mitchell. He is not present today, but he is always a good friend of Newark City Schools in sponsoring this event. Our second sponsors are our friends from Resource International. If you could, four of you could come up, Andy and Eric, Scott and Corey, please. Thank you. Resource International is our construction management group. They worked and are still continuing to work with us a little bit on our building projects, which are coming to an end. So we have a little something for you. I have my two friends from Ben Franklin. If you can come up, we have our presentation for you to thank you for sponsoring this great event. Let's give Resource a nice round of applause. Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate your support. When I walked up, I asked Mr. Wilburn, our orchestra teacher, and our Symphonia students if I could conduct. But what you need to know about me is that I don't know music. I can't really sing. My voice isn't a good singing voice. And I don't know how to read notes. So we were saying that I could just do it anyway because our Symphonia students are our top-notch orchestra students and they would know what to play whether I was doing it correctly or not. So I'm going to turn this over to Mr. Wilbur, our orchestra teacher at Newark High School, and you will have a wonderful performance by our Symphonia.
Thanks.
I'm so happy that Mr. Wilburn a few years ago wanted to choose Newark City Schools to work. So thank you again, Mr. Wilburn, and students, you did a fantastic job. While our Symphonia are leaving, and we're going to get the chairs kind of pushed back to get started with our certificates and our presentations. While they are doing that, I'd like to introduce Mr. Tom Blind. He is our board member who is joining us today. If we could thank you for being here. Also, I know when Mr. Udis here, he has everybody individually stand, but we're just going to do it as a group. If you are a staff member and you are here today, please stand so we can recognize all staff members of Newark City Schools. All staff, principals, teachers, all staff, thank you one and all for your work and all that you do. Students and parents, what will happen next? Mrs. Wilson will get your table and get you lined up over by the food. Students, you will walk across the room to about this area, and Mr. Blind and Ms. Zimmerman will be up here with your ribbon and your certificate. But when you get over here with your parents, you will want to tell us your name, your grade, what school you go to, and just something that you would like to share. We are going to be on Channel 19. If you watch Channel 19 during the day or on the weekends, everybody will get to see you. So you want to tell the viewers of Newark City Schools who love Channel 19 something fun about yourself. It could be about school, if you like to swim, if you play sports, if you're an artist, you can share a little something about yourself. So as we're getting ready, we will, I think you're ready. Mrs. Wilson, will get everybody ready to go.
Good afternoon. Thank you. My name is Jody Overholzer. I'm the literacy coordinator at Ben Franklin. Congratulations to all the citizens, and I would like to introduce my citizens. Our 5th grade representative is Carissa Anderson. Carissa is going to share a little bit about herself and introduce her guests.
I'm Carissa Anderson, and this is my mom Danielle and my grandma Connie. I'm in 5th grade at Ben Franklin, and I play softball at Mountain City American Crane. I like writing and reading. Those are my 2 favorite subjects. That's it.
Thanks. Our next is our 4th grade representative from Ben Franklin, and this is Jocelyn Horvath.
That's my mom Ashley and my dad Frank. My name is Jocelyn Horvath. I like to read, and I'm on diversity council. Yeah, I play softball.
Good morning. My name is Chet Coleman. I'm a very proud principal of Cherry Valley Elementary. But I'm also given a great opportunity this morning in the sense of filling in for another principal, Ms. Sarah Burles, who's unable to be here today. She's a principal of Carson Elementary. And I think it's just an attribute to what we do here in Newark City Schools. We're all a family, and we're always willing to step up and help one another as a staff and also as a community. So many things that we work together to achieve here in Newark City Schools, and I think it shows day in and day out. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce our 5th grade representative from Carson Elementary, Miss Alicia McCartney. And she's going to come on over and introduce her parents and tell us a little bit about herself. Alicia.
I'm Alicia McCartney. This is my mom and dad, and I'm 5th grade at Carson Elementary, and I've just been out of my family.
I told Alicia she could talk for 30 seconds or 30 minutes, depending on what she wanted to do. And she chose somewhere in between there, I guess, so that's a good thing. And now for the individuals at Cherry Valley, I've announced 2 outstanding young men from Cherry Valley Elementary. First, our 5th grade representative, Mr. Sonny Patel. As Sonny comes over, he'll introduce our guests and tell a little bit about himself.
Hi, my name is Sonny Patel. I go to Cherry Valley. I'm 11 years old. This is my mom, and my favorite sport is basketball.
And our 4th grade representative today is Mr. Jaden Finehound. He'll come and introduce his guests today and tell us a little bit about himself.
I'm Jaden Finehound, and my mom and Jaden, my dad, and school. And my favorite sport is basketball.
Newark Wildcats coming up to fight for Division 3.
Good afternoon. My name is Linda Neighbors. I am the proud principal at John Clem Elementary. It's been a great day for me. I just left my 3rd quarter awards assembly, so I spent all morning celebrating all the great things that the rest of my kids are doing in homework and citizenship and behavior. And then I get to top it off with 2 of the very, very best students that I have that do the ultimate. They not only do the things that the other kids back at school are doing, but these 2 represent the highest. in the behavior that they do and the things that they're doing in the classroom. So I'm very, very proud of that. Parents, thank you. All of the parents out here, your kids are doing the top line. They're doing the best. And it is because of your support at home and the support that they have in school that they can be the best they can be. So thank you for your support also. I would like to introduce our 5th grade representative from John Clem. Her name is Rakia Moore. Come on over, Rakia, and she will introduce her parents.
Hi, I'm Lillian Murphy. My mom's name and my dad's name. I play softball, basketball, and I do karate, and I'm from Jefferson Elementary.
All right, the 4th grade representative, come on over, it's Dustin McLaughlin. And he is here with mom and brother. Would you like to introduce him?
I'm Dustin McLaughlin. It's my brother Dylan and my mom Danielle. I go to Duncan Elementary, and I like soccer.
And his brother is
Good afternoon, my name is Patel. I am the very proud principal of Hillview Elementary, and I have 2 great students to introduce. My 5th grade representative is Alyssa Back, and I'm going to have Alyssa come up and introduce who she brought with her and tell us a little bit about herself.
Hi, my name is Alyssa Beck, and my mom Heidi and my dad Chris, and I play softball and gymnastics and art.
And my 4th grade representative is Jake Sherman, so come on up, Jake, and I'll let him introduce who he brought with him and tell us about his stuff. Jacob Sherman, I call him Jake.
Hi, my name is Jake Sherman. I represent Hillview, 4th grade. These are my parents, Brian and Kim, and I love to play hockey.
Thank you. My name is Sally Mummy, and I'm representing Legend Elementary today. Ashton and Katie are both fine students at our building also, and I just want them to know that so many people are proud of them, but this is a moment where you need to be proud of yourself too. Just remember that moment today, okay? Their teachers, their classmates, Mrs. Cooper, our principal, we're all very proud of you. So if Ashton would come forward, this is our 5th grade representative.
Hi, I'm Ashton. Here with me today is my mom, Carol, and my Aunt Kelly. I love to play baseball, and I'm from Legend.
And our 4th grade representative is Katie Watkins.
This is my mom and dad. I do gymnastics, so I went to academy, and I enjoy doing that. Thank you, Katie.
Good afternoon, I'm Martha Harmon. I am principal at McGuffey Elementary. And yesterday, also a little bit of a principal at Wilson, but at McGuffey. I'm sure most of you know that yesterday we had to bring our Wilson students down to McGuffey. And it was just a great day to really understand what it's like to be in Newark City Schools and to love all kids. So we give kudos to Wilson and their staff and students. And I would also like to thank Resource International. They're like best friends now. I even have Andy's number in my phone. My husband did ask me about that one day. He said, "Who's Andy?" So Andy, good job. It's my privilege to introduce you to two of McGuffey's finest. And it's really fun to see these kids out of the school setting. They're so confident when they're walking in the hallways, but when you see them here, they're shaking and they're just not real sure that that confidence is there. But we are very proud of our first student, our 5th grader, True Reckle. And she's going to introduce her parents. And she's not sure yet what she's going to say.
Hi, my name is True Reckle. This is my mom, Mandy, and this is my dad, Matt. I go to McGuffey Elementary, and my favorite sport is basketball.
I think she has the height for the basketball too. Our 4th grade student is Cadence Keatner, and she will come up and tell us about herself and her guest.
I'm Cadence Keatner. I have with me my mom, Candace, and my dad, Quentin, and I am a softball player in 4th grade at McGuffey Elementary.
Hi, I'm Brent Fickus. I'm the Dean of Students at Heritage Middle School. I'm filling in for Mr. Serino today, so the awards portion will go a lot quicker. He's notorious for speaking for hours and hours. I feel very fortunate to be with everybody today. You guys are, the kids and students that are here today, you guys are Newark's finest. And it's a very, very special morning running into the afternoon to be around you people. You guys obviously are excellent guys and girls, excellent decision makers, not only in the classroom, but the hallways and outside in the community. I wish you all well on our upcoming tests. I'm sure you guys will knock it out of the park. I'm fortunate to have 3 representatives with me today that represent everything that Mr. Serino gets up here and talks about Heritage Middle School a lot. They represent everything that we teach and everything that the majority of our kids model. So I'll just go ahead and get started with our 8th grade representative, which would be John Elk.
My name is John Elk. I'm from Heritage Middle School. These are my parents, Lisa and John. And I play in the Heritage Band and I'm a saxophone, and I like to read.
Okay, next up is our 7th grade representative, Mercedes Shorter.
Hi, I'm Mercedes Shorter. This is my mom, Jessica, and my dad, Brian John, or also known as BJ. I am in Heritage Choir. I am also in Honors Choir. I played volleyball for Heritage, basketball, and right now I am doing track for Heritage.
And finally, our 6th grade, we have Trey Wright.
This is my mom, Christina, and this is my Dana Rose. I like to play sports, and I'm in honors choir. I want to say the Heritage slogan, one team, one heartbeat.
Good afternoon. My name is Diane Henry, very proud principal of Liberty Middle It is my honor to introduce our 3 citizens of the month. I congratulate them, their parents, and all of our fine citizens and their parents. First of all, we have Matthew Piper.
Hi, I'm Matt Piper, and I would like to introduce my mom, Rochelle Piper. And I go to Liberty Middle School, and I attend choir and honors choir, and I play soccer, and I also play piano.
And a very talented young man. We'll be seeing him in swing choir someday, I'm sure of it. Next, we have Caitlin. Please.
My name's Karen. Greetings to my awesome dad and my awesome stepmom, Dave and Melissa. I'm in 7th grade. I go to Liberty Middle School and I like to play the violin.
And last but not least, we have Elizabeth Martin, and she has 2 special guests with her today.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Martin. This is my grandma Carol and my great grandma Drea. And I'm a 6th grader at Liberty Middle School, and I'm in choir.
Good afternoon. My name is Cynthia Baker, and I'm the Dean of Students at Wilson Middle School. I'm standing in today for our principal, John Davis. I'd like to first thank Mrs. Harmon. As she said, I cannot imagine yesterday looking out her office window and seeing 400 middle schoolers crossing the field. They graciously took us in. We had all of our students evacuated from the building within a few moments, and by about 11 o'clock, our students were safely home with their parents. So thank you again. With me today, we have 3 students from the Wilson family. Our first is our 8th grade representative, Lillian Murphy. Lillian, if you'd like to come up. She'll tell you a little bit about herself.
I'm Lillian Murphy, and today I brought my grandma and grandpa. They come to Gary, and I am the show, and I play the violin.
Lillian showed her brother is also a 6th grader at Wilson and is in the orchestra as well. Our 7th grade representative is Brianna Osborne. Her older brother was here as a representative last year, and with Brianna is her teacher and interpreter, Miss Shelby Miller.
My name is Brianna Osborne. I'm in 7th grade at Wilson Middle School. This is my mom, and I enjoy watching my brother Tyler play baseball.
Our 6th grade representative is Mr. Joe Heil. Joe, come on up.
Hi, my name is Joe, and I love about lawnmowers and weed whackers. My Uncle Don and Aunt Sheila.
What's your favorite thing about Wilson?
The custodian. My favorite thing about Wilson is...
You like Mr. Martin?
Yeah.
What about Mr. Davis?
He's...
Prettier than Mr. Davis?
Yeah, she is.
What about Miss Harmon and Miss Shirley? And Miss Shirley's here too. Tell me about that one. What about, do you have anything you'd like to say to Miss Shirley and Mrs. Harmon?
Miss Shirley?
Yes, Mr. Heil.
Mm.
You you like to tell her to have a good day?
Have a good day.
Yes, sir.
Have a good day, Miss Harmon.
I will, Joe, thank you.
Great job.
Stop, she can break the camera, buddy.
I am Mark Hall, I'm the principal at the high school. I'll tell you, high school education is really changing.
Look at the camera, Joe.
You know,
Look at the
first we
camera.
had the ninth grade proficiency, we did away with that, then we had the OGT, first in the class of 2004, then 2002. Now all that's going away, and we're moving to Common Core and these new end of the year assessments that students are going to have to pass in math, science, English, and social studies. It's truly amazing the type of things that the kids go through today. We have an outstanding staff preparing for all those changes. And of course, we just built a new high school and we're finishing that project. They just tore down H building. It's kind of an exciting thing to watch. Not that we're standing around watching it, but it's kind of an exciting thing to see happen as we create a whole new campus. We're all under one roof. If you haven't had a chance to come to the high school, many of you probably went to that high school. If you haven't had a chance, I encourage you to come. We'll give you a tour. It's pretty exciting, the fact that we're under one building and all the new developments that we have with technology and everything. So it's an exciting time at Newark High School, and we've done a lot of good things, but we have a lot of good things that we need to do in the future as we change. And you see all the publications about the new high school grade card, the new grade cards for the district, and how things are going to change, and we're excellent, we're effective, and now all of a sudden, we're not so good. You know, it's the same kids and the same people, and we're doing some fabulous things. The standards just keep changing, and that's what they don't tell you, is they keep raising the bar as we continue to grow. So one year we might meet the standard, the next year we would meet that standard too, but they've moved the target so that you have to do even a little bit better, and there's certainly nothing wrong with that, but you know, anything to go with achievement, it takes some time to adjust and to meet those standards. So we continue to work hard at meeting those standards. Our senior students couldn't be here today. It's kind of a tough time for seniors as we're getting into all the college visits and the last minute things that are going on with the senior year and planning that. That's kind of an exciting thing about the high school is you can walk around and on all the senior classes, when we reach about 40 days, there's always that big countdown. We only have 34 days of school left. You know that if you're a senior and you're ready to graduate. Brandon Jefferson is one of our senior reps. He couldn't be here today. He goes to the high school, and the other one was Allison Hinkle, who attends CTEC, and she also could not be here. So we'll start with our junior representative, Emily Patel.
Hi, I'm Emily Patel. I'm a junior at the high school. Today with me is my mom, Kara, and my father, Bob. I am a member of National Honor Society and one of the league members in the high school's Make a Difference Club, and I'm also on the varsity tennis team.
And speaking of events at the high school, the play is tonight, 7 o'clock, so I encourage you to come to the play. And the title of the play is All Shook Up, which tells you it's a little about Elvis. So if you're an Elvis fan, come out and see the play. I'm sure it'll be fantastic like all of our plays are. Our sophomore representative is Genevieve Gray.
Hi, my name is Jean-Guy Gray, and I'm in 10th grade. This is my mom, Andrea, and my little brother, Richard. I play French horn and mellophone. I'm in the Pride of Newark Marching Band and Symphonic Band, and I'm also in the Newark Granville Youth Symphony Orchestra.
Our freshman representative is Valerie Bowman.
Hi, I'm Valerie Bowman, and this is my father, Bryce. I'm a freshman at Newark High School, and I run cross country and track.
coming to an end. Again, as your principals and your teachers and our staff members have shared, congratulations. This is a top honor that all of you are here. Wonderful meeting. I turned it off because I have a really big voice, so I don't need the microphone. But thank you all very much for being here. Again, it is an honor to meet all of you and to spend this time with you. Before we leave, would like to thank again Resource International and of course our performers today with the Newark High School Symphonia. As Mr. Fullen shared, if you have time this weekend to head up to the high school to watch All Shook Up by our drama department, they never do a bad performance. If you ever have time to get up to hear the Symphonia or a band or an athletic event or a drama event at our high school, please be sure to do that because our kids are phenomenal up there. So again, Channel 19, you will be able to see this. Thank you, Resource. Thank you to our performers. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy, and hopefully the weather will be nice and warm for us. Thank you and congratulations.